Hello, true believers. Welcome back to the channel. And today, what we're going to be doing is continuing our little series on clearing floors of Shadowland using one character soloing them, or in some cases there are stages where you can't solo them. So I'm just going to try to give you some helpful insight on how to complete some of these boards that seem a little complicated or seem too difficult for you to complete. So right now we are on floor 17. Let's take a look. All right. Now, normally, because the reward is Chaos and Orange Stones, I would go for the symbiote bosses. Okay, they're fire. People with fire abilities are particularly strong against them. So I would pick anyone with fire. Most effective would be someone like Inferno. I don't have him at tier 2 yet, but he's still really, really effective. Another one would be Satana. Where is she? I do have her at tier 2, and she's super effective, especially against these guys. But I want to save her for a later stage because you will have to face these symbiote bosses again, so I'll save her for a later stage. And you know what? We're going to go with Loki. Ice elements won't work, so again, another fire boss. But I am going to use good old Robbie Reyes. So let's take a look at his build real quick. Now, I will admit I do not have Robbie Reyes built particularly well. I really should have a better build on him because he's a really great character. And eventually I will get around to, making him a much better character than I have him right now. As you can see, he's ranked 16,000, almost 17,000 in the world. So let's take a look at the details. Okay, his physical attack is moderate. His energy attack is moderate. Critical damage, nothing is maxed out. I have nothing maxed out. Not even reduced cooldown duration, which I insist on having that maxed out when I'm using a character. But he can still get the job done. Let's take a look at his gears. Everything's at 20. Of course, he's tier 2. I don't have any of his Urus maxed out either. And this combination of Urus is just, it's horrible. It's terrible. I got a physical attack, energy attack. I'm all over the place with this. I really need to work on this now that I look at it. Let's see. The skills are all at 6. Let's take a look at his 3 skill. All right. Increases speed, which is very important against Loki because Loki spawns tons of bosses. He spawns tons of little warriors, Asgardian warriors, to help back him up. So that speed is going to come in real handy. And what I like to do with his rotation, I like to go immediately into the 3 because he kind of teleports once he does that. And then from 3 into the 4 because the 4 has that nice little 3-second bind. And during that 3 seconds, it also has a guard hit. During that 3 seconds, the car comes out, he gets hit, and then immediately into the 5, which is his most dangerous skill. Alright, the ISO set, Power of Angry Hulk, not maxed out. Again, I could do a lot better. I have a fire damage obelisk on him, but it really doesn't do much for him. I mean, 270 energy attack, but it's not, a damage proc would be really good on him. Or maybe some guard break, but because he can get guard broken. If you catch him outside of his iframes, you can get guard broken. Movement speed does help a little bit, but ideally you want something with fire damage and guard break immunity and possibly damage proc. But we're going to give it a go anyway. Alright, Loki, meet Robbie Reyes. Let's do it. Now for this stage, you got to stay on top of Loki because he can get lost in the crowd. So hit that 3 skill and just bind him. Run right up in him and face tank him. Here we go. I love how she tries to run. And there you have it. Loki. Done in by Robbie Reyes. Wasn't too difficult. See, even with an inferior build, you can take down some of these bosses. It's really not that hard. Alright, and for our next video, we will be doing 18th floor. Damn, this looks challenging. Wonder which one I'm going to pick. Well, come back for the next video and find out. Take it easy, guys. Peace.